Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Krishna Raj. I work as Associate Professor in the Department of Information Science and Engineering, Ramaiah Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Today, I'll be briefly talking about the opportunities available for students in engineering education, particularly focusing in the Indian context. Firstly, let me take some time to introduce you about the institute in which I work. As most of you may know, Ramaiah Institute of Technology is one of the oldest engineering colleges in Karnataka. It was started in 1962. We are working in this field for more than 50 years now, and we have been ranked consistently high across all the organizations which rank the engineering institutes in India. The Government of India has started ranking the educational institutes by using a framework called NIRF, and in the 2020 ranking, Ramaiah Institute of Technology has ranked 59th in the country, and among the 200 plus institutes which are affiliated to Visvesvaraya Technological University, Belgaum, Ramaiah Institute of Technology has ranked number 1. So I would request all of you to consider Ramaiah Institute of Technology as a future option if you want to pursue your engineering studies. In India, engineering degrees are basically given in 4 categories. The more traditional institutes offer degrees under the name BE, Bachelor of Engineering. Some institutes also give degrees in the name BTech, Bachelor of Technology. Recently, few institutes have also started the practice of giving BE honors. This degree can be availed by taking some extra courses along with your regular courses. Usually, BE, BTech and BE honors course are of 4-year duration. But recently, some of the institutes, premier institutes and some private universities have started offering a 5-year course called as BS, Bachelor of Science, either through coursework or by research. Some of the programs offered under BS are also engineering in nature. Very few institutes in India also provide an opportunity for students to enroll directly for dual degree. That is, you enroll for an undergraduate program, spend 5 to 6 years in the campus, and earn both an undergraduate degree, that is BE or BTech, and also gain an additional master's degree, that is MTech or ME. All these programs are regular full-time programs, that is BE, BS, dual degree programs are all full-time regular programs. But if one feels that he cannot attend a full-time regular program, they can also attend evening colleges where classes will be held from evening 6 to around 9 to 10 o'clock. Very few institutes also offer regular engineering degrees in the evening programs. But people who can't even attend those programs, they can opt for a degree called AMIE, that is Associate Member of Institution of Engineers, which is a distance learning program wherein you attend the classes online in a distant mode and go to recognized place where you can undertake laboratory works and get a degree, AMIE degree, which is considered to be equivalent to B or any regular engineering program for the purpose of further education and research. The eligibility criteria for most of the engineering programs is traditionally 10 plus 2 or PUC as we call it in Karnataka. Almost all engineering programs require that one studies the subjects of physics, chemistry and mathematics in their plus 2 level. However, there is also an option called as lateral entry, wherein students who have completed their 3-year diploma programs can enter directly to second year of engineering programs. Very rarely, but it is still possible that students who have completed their BSc degrees can also seek admission to engineering programs. Now, let me take some time to tell you briefly about some of the premium institutes available for pursuing engineering education in India. As all of you know, the pinnacle of engineering education in India are Indian Institute of Technology or IITs as they called. They are one of the oldest and well-known brands of engineering education in India. Next comes what we call as the National Institute of Technology now. Previously they were called as Regional Engineering Colleges or REC. Karnataka has one NIT, it does not have any IIT, but we do have one NIT which is in Surathkal, Mangalore, NITK as it is called as. Recently, there are a new set of institutes which are established by the Government of India, and one among them is the Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, which are in different places in India. They are also offering the BS programs. There is a very specific institute called Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology in Thiruvananthapuram, which offers specialized degrees in space related topics. And the very old and prestigious and consistently ranked number one institute of India, the Indian Institute of Science or IISc, has also recently started an undergraduate degree program. Indian government has also started one more institute under the name of Indian Institute of Information Technology. They are called by different names in different places. Mostly they are called as Indian Institute of Information Technology, but they are also called Indian Institute of Information Technology and Management, Indian Institute of Information Technology for Manufacturing and Design. Basically, all of them come under the umbrella called Indian Institute of Information Technology, IIIT. This is not to be confused with International Institute of Information Technology, also abbreviated as IIIT. Indian Institute of Information Technology is the group institute under the central government, whereas the International Institute of Information Technologies are mostly under public-private partnership. So these are the institutes which offer programs under engineering from the government of India. But apart from this, I would also like you to explore the programs offered by these three very premier institutes which are very closely related to engineering studies. One is Indian Statistical Institute. They have a branch in Bangalore also. They are primarily located in Kolkata, but they have a branch in Bangalore. They offer 4-year BSc course in statistics and also in computer science, which is well known for laying some very good foundational topics in computer science. There is also a very famed Chennai Mathematical Institute, which primarily offers program in mathematics but also offers programs in computer science. And there is this very important institute called National Institute of Design, primarily in Ahmedabad, but also has its branch in Bangalore, which offers bachelor degrees in design, which will be very beneficial for people who are interested in engineering studies. So all the institutes that I have talked till now are managed and controlled by the government of India. They are central institutes. Apart from this, there are many other institutes. There are newly established central universities almost in every state. Even in Karnataka, there is a Central University of Karnataka. These institutes also offer undergraduate degrees not directly in engineering but in allied sciences. There are also state universities which have affiliated colleges offering engineering programs. In Karnataka, the Bangalore University has an affiliated college called University Vishveshwaraya College of Engineering, the oldest engineering institute in Karnataka. Likewise, many universities in states have some colleges offering engineering education. So, basically, the institutes under government can be divided into two categories: institutes managed by Government of India, the list which we have seen till now, the central universities, and the state university colleges. Apart from this, India has a long list of institutes which are in the private domain. International Institute of Information Technology, which we have already talked about. More popular among them are the IIIT Bangalore and IIIT Hyderabad, are basically in public-private partnership. They also offer very popular degrees in undergraduate engineering. Then there are some colleges which run programs which are aided by government. These are essentially private colleges, but government takes care of some particular courses in that college. They are called as aided colleges, and in some colleges, in some aided colleges, you should be careful to check which of the courses are aided by the government. There is a possibility that in an aided college, some courses are supported by the government and some of them are not. Apart from this, there is a long list of private universities called as deemed to be universities which offer their own engineering programs. In Karnataka, the more popular ones are the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, MAHE, and ramaiah University of Applied Sciences. So they have their own programs. And largely, there are these private engineering colleges which come under the category of self-financed institutes. So, for a student who is interested in pursuing engineering studies in India, there is a long list of institutes from which he can choose from. So, what are the criteria one should look at while choosing an institute? The first criteria should be to see whether it's a government institute or a private institute. In general, institutes which are directly managed by Government of India, the list we saw earlier, they are perceived to be better in infrastructure, teaching quality and research environment. So students can first give their choice to those institutes which are run directly by Government of India. Some of the private institutes have also carved their own niche. So the first differentiating factor is whether it's a government run institute or whether it is a private run institute. The second distinction is whether an institute is a degree granting institute or not. Most of the deemed to be universities offer their own degrees, whereas the third category of colleges, which are known as autonomous colleges, which are very small in number, they have the power to design their own curriculum, but the degree is granted by the affiliating university. For example, Ramaiah Institute of Technology is an autonomous college, meaning the syllabus and the examinations are conducted by Ramaiah Institute of Technology, but the degree is provided by the affiliating university, Vishveshwaraya Technological University, Belagavi. The university is a government university. So, though you are studying in a private institute, the degree granting institute will be government. Compare this with the case of a private deemed to be university. There, the degree which you will be getting is granted by a private university. Though it will have the recognition of the government bodies, the degree primarily is awarded by a private institute. So while you are making a choice, you should particularly think in these two lines. One is whether the institute is run by government or whether it is run by a private body, and second, whether the degree is offered by the institute itself or whether it is granted by the affiliating university. Then of course you have a wide variety of ranking system which is available today, which will give you an idea of how well an institute is placed. The most important ranking system available in India today, which is authentic and which has an approval of Government of India, is, as we saw in the opening slides, the NIRF ranking. You can check out the NIRF ranking of an institute, which will give you an idea of how good that institute is. Apart from that, I would request students to focus on two things. You please check whether the institute has been approved by the corresponding agency. In engineering colleges, they should be approved by AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education, and UGC, University Grants Commission. If an institute has its program accredited by NBA, that is National Board of Accreditation, and if the institute has a ranking by NAC, that is National Accreditation Agency, then you can be sure that the institute is of good grade. So remember to check these three things. One, whether the institute has been approved by AICTE and UGC. Second, whether the institute has NBA accreditation. Third, whether the institute has ranking by NAAC NAC. What are the entrance exam one should write to get through the engineering programs? Largely, most of the central universities which I have discussed accept the score by JEE, the Joint Entrance Examination. That is the key for you to enter all the premier institutes in India. In addition, one more popular entrance method is the Kishore Vaidyanik Protsahan Yojana, or KVPY, which conducts the aptitude test every year. Some institutes also accept the NEET UG scores. The Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, which we earlier discussed, conduct their own aptitude test, and mostly all the private universities have their own entrance test. Depending upon which private university you are interested to go, you have to check out their entrance test. Some state governments conduct their own entrance test. For example, in Karnataka, we have the KEA conducting the CET, the common entrance test. Similarly, all state governments do have some kind of entrance test which they conduct for the entrance in their own engineering programs affiliated to their universities. Very few institutes also conduct face-to-face interviews like IASC. They have an interview based on which they provide admission. Now, let me briefly take you through the options available within engineering. Unlike in many other professional courses, in engineering, you have to choose a particular branch of study while you're choosing to take engineering. And mostly people have some kind of doubts as to which branch they have to take. The list of programs available today for students is very long, and I'll be very briefly talking about some of the most important engineering branches. Conventionally, the three main branches of engineering are civil, mechanical, and electrical. All other branches of engineering are somehow related to these three primary branches of engineering. Civil engineering, as most of you know, deals with construction of buildings and highways, airports, and all sort of physical infrastructure. Mechanical engineering deals with construction of machinery, running of industries, testing of and selection of materials required for the construction of different articles, etc. Electrical engineering today comprises of not only electrical engineering but allied branches, which I will talk briefly now. Among the options available in electrical engineering can be basically, they can be categorized into three ways. One is electronics, second is communication technology, third are the electronic gadgets which are required in this field, categorized as instrumentation. The more popular computer engineering courses today in India can be classified under three categories. One is the traditional computer science and engineering courses, which are very popular. Second is information science and engineering. Third are degrees in information technology. Mostly there is no much difference between the courses offered in these three programs, but the way they focus on each of the courses are a bit different. If you have any specific doubts, you can contact me later to understand the nuances of differences between these three kinds of computer engineering programs offered. Apart from that, in computer science itself, there are three new degree programs which are offered in India. In fact, these programs are available even in Karnataka today at the undergraduate level. You can choose from data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Again, as I've said, more details about this program can be availed if you contact me later. Apart from this, there are some very specialized engineering courses which are available. More popular among them are the Industrial Engineering and Management or Industrial Production Engineering course, which primarily focuses on establishment and running of a large industrial enterprise, chemical engineering, medical electronics, biotechnology, nanotechnology. There are also courses in textile engineering, ceramic engineering, printing technology. So students have lot of choices to choose from. You can choose and study the degree program you want, and after you complete your engineering studies, there are ample opportunities available for you to pursue a career. The first option available is you can continue studying after your undergraduate study. You can go on and get your masters. You can get your masters in engineering, you can get your ME degree, you can get your MTech degrees. You can also go and get a MBA degree, which is very popular, or you can get a job. Career opportunities are available in plenty numbers for engineering graduate. Never listen to those who are saying that there is no scope for engineering today. That is not true. I have been in this field fairly for nearly 25 years now, and I have never seen a very good talented engineer not having an opportunity at any point of time. A talented engineer will always have a job opportunity. If you are not good at that, don't expect a job. That is one thing you have to be very particular. Career opportunities are available both in government sectors and in private sector. Most engineering graduates, especially in computer science and electronics, do not look at government as a potential employer. Government provides lot of opportunities these days for engineering graduate. You can also apply for UPSC where there are multiple opportunities available. Or if you don't want to work under someone, you can start your own enterprise. You can either work as a freelancer or start your own organization. Mostly, there are many successful people in other fields who have completed engineering education, which goes on to say that after you get your engineering degree, you can actually think of changing your career. Engineering gives you that right kind of foundation to pursue a full-time career in other fields also. There is a long list of sportsmen, literary people, people who are active in arts, culture, cinema, journalism, you name the career. There are people who have done their basic education in engineering and then shifted gear and switched over to other careers. Engineering studies gives you that foundation where you can have a career shift if you want later and pursue a full-time career if you are not interested in pursuing engineering itself. So friends, as I have discussed, there is lot of opportunities available for students who want to pursue their engineering studies. Specifically in India, there are a lot many institutes which are available today which offer general engineering courses and also specialized courses in engineering. Students can choose what they want to learn. After they complete their engineering studies, there is lot of choices available for you to have a very fulfilling and satisfying career. So if you are thinking about engineering as your possible future, please go ahead and welcome all of you who are interested to join to engineering studies. Good luck and best wishes. Thank you.